Day 7 in our tennis boot camp with everything that you need to become a successful tennis player. And the lesson today is about how to win a tournament. You have a draw of 128 players, or 64 or 32 on the small side, and you have to be the one player that wins the tournament. It's not talked about enough how difficult it is to beat everyone else in the draw if you're playing the right tournament. The reason I'm sitting down for this video is I'm gonna teach about winning tournaments with a story. So in college tennis, we have one fall tournament. It's the fall ITA. And it's all the teams from the conference, all the teams from the region, and it's individual players. It's a draw of 64, and the person that wins the tournament gets All-American and goes to nationals. Second place through 64, you get nothing. So the only way you get anything from this tournament is if you win. I go the 3 months leading up to the tournament, and I'm training every day. I'm trying to put myself mentally and physically in a position to where I can win the tournament. Going into it, I remember thinking the night before the tournament starts that I've done all the work that I need to do to be able to win. I have everything to win this tournament. And just that by itself was enough for me. I can't control the result. I can't control if I'm actually going to go out and win over the weekend, but I know that I'm in a position to win. Whatever happens, happens. I go into the tournament as the 2 seed in singles and probably a top 3 or 4 seed in doubles as well. The draw starts, it's 64 players. First round was easy, it's D3. Sometimes that happens. Friday morning. Friday's 2 matches, Saturday 2 matches, Sunday 1 match for singles. Friday morning, I'm playing against a guy from Laterno, the school, East Texas, and the guy is good. Like he's leaning into every backhand, just ripping the ball. He's running around forehands, hitting inside out backhand winners. He's slapping, he's hitting like lines, he's doing everything that he can. Dude was playing insane. And in my head, you know, we get to 4-all in the first set, 5-all, 6-all. We're starting a tiebreaker, and I'm like, oh my God, this guy's playing insane. Like I have to find a way to win this match. And I'm thinking like, third set's a tiebreaker. I'm playing a first set tiebreaker. You know, a couple points go the wrong way, and I'm looking at a potential loss. Tiebreaker starts in the first set, and it's close the whole way. I go down 5-6, and I face a set point. And I'm thinking to myself, if I lose this point, like anything can happen the rest of the way. I get lucky, he misses a ball barely, and pull out the first set, pull out the second set. But it's like, man, I'm the 2 seed, I'm here to win, and I'm losing. I almost lost. And so I move on to the next round, and the draw is really tough the rest of the way. I play a guy from Trinity in the afternoon, win the match. Not much to that one, just serving and volleying. It was windy, got through it. And then Saturday morning, I'm playing one of the best players in the conference, also from Trinity. And this guy, he's an 11-5 on paper, but he plays up to 12-5. But he has a cramping thing where, you know, if it goes 2 or 3 hours, gets into the third set, he has a history of cramping up. I'm thinking it's 8 a.m., it's beautiful temperature, it's not hot, I don't have the conditions to my advantage. This is going to be a really difficult match. And I'm playing great tennis, but dude's just straight up beating me. And I lose the first set 6-4. Second set's a battle, it's really close, but I'm down 4-5 on his serve. Going into that game, I have 1 game, 4 points. I either win and I stay in it, or I lose and I'm out. And back against the wall, the most focused I'd probably ever been in tennis up to that point. I find a way to break the serve, get to 5-all. We go back and forth in the next couple games, some battles. I remember at 5-all, he missed 2 overheads chasing, like I barely get to the ball, I pop it up. He's chasing down lobs, he misses 2 overheads. I find a way to somehow pull out this set. And we're about to start the third set. And at this point, we're 2.5 hours into the match. A couple games into the second set, he starts the first game making errors and then starts to cramp up, which honestly is not the way that I want that match to end. I want to play the rest of the match, but it was a total battle. If that hadn't happened, I'm not sure if I can pull out the match. It's 50-50 from there. So I move on. I'm exhausted. I can barely walk to say the score. I get 1 hour break, and I'm playing another Trinity guy. This dude's huge, physical, big serve. I spend the entire hour laying on my back on the ground. I'm like not moving at all, just breathing, eyes closed. I eat like a little chicken sandwich. Come play the next match. We're both holding serve back and forth. 2-all, 3-all, 4-all. I break him at 4-5 in the first set, first break of the match. Second set, same thing, back and forth. We're holding the whole way. At 4-5 in the second set, I lock in, find a way, get the break, and it's 4-4. At this point, I'm completely exhausted. Like I was done after the first match, now I'm done. And I have 2 doubles matches in the afternoon. So first match, my partner's carrying. Second match, we go down 2-5 to the number 1 seed. We're having a really hard time. At this point, I can barely move. But at 2-5, it's like we have to put ourselves in a position to where we can win the doubles draw. Again, it's win or nothing. And from 2-5, we start lobbing, we start playing defense, we start mixing it up, and we find a way to win the match 8-5. So now I go into Sunday, having played 4 insane matches on Saturday, and it's finals of doubles, finals of singles. Singles first, I'm playing another guy from Trinity. This guy, he has an insane match in the semifinals too. So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm exhausted. Hopefully he's exhausted too, and it kind of evens the playing field. We come out the next morning, and dude is just like not missing, not tired, playing some of the best tennis I've ever seen. So I'm like, geez, dude, I have to find a way to beat this guy who doesn't miss in a battle for the finals. But both of us are playing really good tennis. I remember I was down first set, like 3-5, and we play like a 30-ball rally, and I'm doing everything I can to stay in the match. He comes to the net, and I hit a sliding backhand down the line passing shot right past him. And I'm just screaming. And I see the coach, he's like, God dang it, this guy just doesn't go away. To me, that was the highlight of the tournament. I end up losing the first set in the tiebreaker and losing the second set like 6-2 or 6-3. Just couldn't maintain the level. But we go to the doubles final in the next match. Same thing, I'm playing the same guy from singles. And his partner, they're unbelievable in doubles. We're not able to pull it out. They beat us. They're the best doubles team for sure. My takeaways looking back on the tournament, first of all, it was an insane amount of fun. But there are 4 main lessons, and this is where I'll finish the story and get to the point. There are 4 main takeaways from this tournament that explain what it takes to win a tournament. And the first one is manage momentum. This is critical because when he gets momentum and he's got the set point in the first set, when you're battling it out in the beginning or the middle of a set, and the opponent wins a game, they start to win 3, 4, 5 points in a row. If they get the momentum and the score goes in their favor, it's really difficult to get it back. So you have to make sure that if it starts to go their way, you do something to cut it. And if it goes your way, you got to make sure that you keep it as long as you can, because that's where you gain the separation on the score. Number 2 is adversity. You have to overcome adversity throughout the entire tournament. I like to say at least 5 significant times. So for me, it was the set point against, it was playing at 8 a.m. Dude's unbelievable. Then it was being exhausted after that match and having to play another really high level player. Then being down 2-5 in doubles, being down 3-5 in singles. There's pieces of adversity throughout the entire tournament. And if you don't, oh, I forgot the biggest one. I was down 4-5 against on his serve, and I have to break to stay in it. Overcoming adversity is probably the hardest part of the tournament. So with adversity goes into both of these things. Raise your level. So when I'm down 4-5 and I'm in that position, I need to figure out how to raise my level enough to where I can guarantee myself that I win that game. can't, but I've got to at least try. So when the momentum goes against me or when I'm facing adversity, I have to find a way to raise my level so that I can come out on top. The fourth one, and I learned this in this tournament, but also throughout the college season playing line one, it's like those players just never go away. Like, if you go up 30 love, you don't have the game in the bag. These guys are fighting for it. If you're up a break in the set, you do not have the set. These guys stay in it no matter what, and those are the hardest players to beat. So when there is adversity, you have to figure out how to raise your level, and you have to figure out how to stay in it and always give yourself a chance to win. You want to see the path to victory always. See the path to winning the match and try your absolute best to stay in it and go down that path. So winning a tournament and being the one person that wins is extremely difficult. But if you do these 4 things and if you're prepared for these 4 things, at least you have a chance.